I think most of us are past the prompt of write a blog post about fitness and getting generic results, but it can still be frustrating because we don't know where to start, or we think we need a magic prompt when really what we need is a way of thinking about prompting and getting a better result based on the outcome that we want than when just looking at a prompt like write a blog post about fitness. Of course, we already know that if we just provide more detail and if we think of using ChatGPT in this case as an assistant and giving that assistant as much input or helpful information to let the assistant know what it is we're trying to achieve, the result that we want, our goal, what our focus is on the content we're trying to create, then we have a better chance. But I just loaded this content up into Notebook LM. It's about reverse AI prompting. And this content, there's a link in the description. It's some PLR. And if you don't know what PLR is, if you've landed on this video and you've never seen any of my other videos, private label rights or PLR content is content that you can get that comes with a license. Now, this is the sales page. And this allows you to take this content that has been written. And again, this is an 8-page document on the basics of reverse prompting, the process of it. It talks about preparing the foundation for good output, reverse prompting for content strategy, for analysis task, optimizing your reverse prompt processing, and examples of reverse prompt use in marketing. Now, understand again that this PLR, and this is a short excerpt of the PLR comes with a license where you can use this content as your own. So if you're a content creator or you're thinking about trying to learn more about AI and then to do more with AI yourself, and then you want to teach people how to utilize this AI, or if you just want to learn and you don't not worry about teaching, but learn and do, then this content will teach you. And of course, this content here is the short excerpt. And again, there's only about a day left. This is the countdown timer as of me shooting this video. And when this countdown timer hits 0, this content is gone. But this example, and there's a link in the description, I'm going to provide a bonus if you pick this up within the next 24 hours. I'm going to provide a bonus about how to start your own brand using PLR like this, how to build a workshop around the idea of using AI to make money. It's going to be a comprehensive video walkthrough, and it's going to include things like what I'm doing here, where I've taken the content and I've loaded it up as sources here inside of Notebook LM, but then also take those examples and show you the way that I process this type of information, and then take this licensed content, utilize this licensing to take this content and make it my own, and then come back here, just like what I'm doing now, but go even further into depth about traditional prompting versus reverse prompting. Now we go back to ChatGPT in that example, write a blog post about fitness. Again, like I said, I think most people are beyond this point, but again, the idea and the focus of thinking, starting with the goal in mind, if we were to go back to ChatGPT, but go back to Notebook LM and look at traditional prompting versus reverse prompting. And again, utilizing this content that I purchased, I picked up a copy of this so I could show it to you as well as use it myself. It gives a great example, which I started here with a traditional sort of prompt where write a blog post about fitness. And again, I think we're all beyond that, but the idea of or the way of thinking that I'm highlighting here, reverse prompting addresses these challenges by guiding the AI with more precision. Instead of simply giving the AI a command, the user starts by describing the final result they want. Again, it goes back to that idea and those concepts I've talked about here on the channel. And of course, if you haven't seen those videos, check some of them out here on the channel. But really understand that I'm not about prompting. I'm about having a conversation. And this reverse prompting is more about letting the AI know what you want to achieve. And here you can see, for instance, instead of write a blog post about fitness, a user might prompt the AI with, imagine a blog post that ranks high on Google for the keyword HIIT workouts for beginners. Describe its tone, structure, target audience, and key elements. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I'm going to take that back over to ChatGPT with you while we're here together so you can sort of see this, right? Now it's taking this idea and it's going to walk through the concept of creating a blog post. And you're going to be able to see here, when creating a blog post that ranks high on Google for the keyword hit workouts for a beginner, it's essential to strike a balance between delivering informative content and appealing to both search engine and readers. Here's a breakdown of how such a blog post should be structured: tone, structure, catchy introduction, key sections. It's going to break down, some of the key thoughts that you want to cover in that content, and then provide a conclusion, talks a little bit about the target audience and the key elements you need to optimize for SEO, multimedia enhancements, reader engagement, authority and trust signals, mobile and skim-friendly design, a call to action. And by adopting this tone, structure, and strategy, your blog post on hit workouts for beginners will not only rank high on Google, but also resonate and engage readers, converting them into loyal followers. Now, this is just the very beginning of this concept of reverse engineering. And again, it's more just about having a good conversation or setting the structure and tone with your assistant, your AI assistant, but taking this product, this PLR, this limited PLR, reverse AI prompting for marketers, and taking this document and loading it up with the instructions of a person that the creator of this PLR that utilizes this structure and this format for creating PLR as well as creating content for blogs that they work and or they have and they work on constantly. She does this in a way where it really breaks it down for you, and you have these ideas for using this content as your own, but also my process like I do here. And that's what I want to share with you with my bonus. I want to share that with you in my bonus about how I structure taking content like this, using it to create my own content like this video, but going even deeper and being able to craft a workshop or even go out in other niches that I'm in, explore them, utilizing this conversation, because you understand that this approach gives the AI a clear understanding of the desired outcome and helps it generate content that is more aligned with the user's goal. Then it dives into implementing reverse prompting, and I'm not going to give all this away because it's in the content, but understand that this has three different ways of looking at the ways to implement this: deconstructing examples, detailed instructions, and reverse prompt guidance. And again, it goes back to a solid structure of understanding the way to get the AI to assist you as best as it can. But there's some other applications here for reverse prompting, and this is very powerful. It's very powerful to load up the source, and there is another guide or another PLR, and you'll see in the link in the description, my bonus, there's two guides actually that you have to purchase to get my bonus, but this is prompt engineering secrets for game-changing results. And once you load this up in a Notebook LM, you can really just dive into it. And I've showed you this before in the past, the way that I've done this with Notebook LM. It's super simple to load up these sources and have that access, direct access, to really dive into this just like I did here, or just like we did together. Imagine a blog post that ranks high on Google for the keyword. Describe its tone, structure, target audience, and key elements. And it crafts you a guide for tone, structure, and all the things that you need to be thinking about. And then you work your way back from this structure and this tone and all these key elements that now you understand that you need to create a piece of high quality content. And then you take that back, and then once you identify all these key elements, then you start to write a blog post about fitness on that very targeted piece of content, because you've looked or you've helped or you've gotten help, or actually you helped AI help you get to where you need to be, right? By giving it the end goal in mind. And that's really what we're doing with this. And this content is going to help you learn. It's going to help you do. And then you have the rights. You're going to purchase the rights to actually take this content and make it your own and teach an audience if you choose, which the niche of AI is only trending up, and it's only going to get better. And I've used this on a few other channels that I have and in a few other places where I work with people about creating content. And they're always really receptive to these new ideas and this new way of thinking, because people are busy. And if you can break this down for them and you can get the content done for you, it's a shortcut. And then you can, again, take it, learn it, do it, and then take it and teach it if that's something you want to pursue. But then again, you could just take it and learn a lot from it, just from the exercise, the simple exercise that I've done here with you, but just expand on it. Link in the description. Check out my bonus. Check out this content. I think it will really help. Appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.